advisor and author of Taking Back Trump's America, Peter Navarro. And Peter, I just jotted around a couple of little notes. Confirmation bias, I would call that lies. And then Nadler saying, ethical ambiguity. I mean, they use these words, these phrases to hide being caught in lies.
Well, there's a couple of things I think to say here. I think Matt Gaetz hit it on the nail today when he said that what transpired was an op, meaning an intelligence op. And if you think about who was involved, it starts with the Hillary Clinton campaign and the Steele dossier. But there was willful collusion between that campaign and elements both of the FBI and the Justice Department. In my view, that's the clearest case of seditious conspiracy I've seen in Washington anytime lately, because you had Comer, Clapper, Page, Brennan, Strok, you had later Mueller, you had all these, Rosenstein, you had all these people who perpetuated this web of lies for only one reason. It was at the beginning to make sure Donald Trump couldn't take office, for which he was duly elected to. And then when that failed, to make sure he got impeached. And when that failed, to throw whatever mud they could at him in the 2020 cycle. And so what is remarkable here, and I think both Representative Biggs and Gaetz pointed this out, is that Durham brought nobody to account. And the one guy he got a plea deal out of is back practicing law. I'll tell you this, Eric, honest truth, the day that Bill Barr in May of 2019 appointed Bull Durham as special prosecutor, I knew that Barr had only one agenda, sir, and that was to make sure that that investigation was delayed past the 2020 election. And that's because Bill Barr, from the time he got in there and got crossways with Donald Trump, did everything he could to pull down Donald Trump. Durham is the fruit of the poisonous Bill Barr tree. Schiff, Nadler, we expect these politicians to lie like they did. And as we speak, Schiff is going to be subjected to another vote on censure. And I hope that happens. And God bless Congressman Paulina Luna for pushing hard on that. But the fact of the matter is that none of these people have been held to account. And meanwhile, that weaponized Justice Department and FBI are going after Trump, me, Bannon, and everybody, Eric, that I served with in the White House, trying to create jobs for the American people and protect them from the Chinese and the Russians and the Koreans and the Iranians. And that's why the American public is disgusted with the state of the weaponized Justice Department. And let's put on top of that the sweetheart deal Hunter Biden just got for walking around naked, brandishing a weapon and cheating on his tax returns. It's like, if that's not a dual system of injustice anywhere, hey, give me that sweetheart deal, baby. I'll take it. Like, this is just
in fact, Peter,
wrong.
you are, I think I read or heard today that they've set a court date for you to try and go after you. And meanwhile, this guy, the president's son, is walking. I've seen some of those pictures. He's not only is he should not have owned a firearm, he should never have a license for the firearm. He's using it wildly recklessly. He's pointing it at who's ever taking the picture. He's got his finger on the trigger while he's got clearly high out of his mind. I mean, it's just the two-tier justice system. They laugh at us for saying it because they call us conspiratorial. But guess what, folks? There is. And it's not just Trump is one tier and they're the other. It's they're the other. Trump is, but anyone who's conservative will be treated on the bad side, and the Democrats will get the Olay treatment. Go ahead, Peter.
Yeah, and by the way, with Hunter Biden, they got him on the least possible charges, gave him a sweetheart deal, and it looks like they're wiping the slate clean, both on the sex trafficking of minors, and most important to me from a national security point, which should be important to the American people, for his foreign dealings with the Ukrainian corrupt leaders there, but most importantly, communist China. I mean, and look, everybody's saying, well, it was a Trump-appointed attorney David Wise. The inside baseball here is that guy's part of the establishment, and it's a special favor. And this, Eric, this is just destroying the American confidence and trust in our
Peter,
justice system.
Let's stay inside baseball here, because I watched the hearing, and I saw the Democrats go after Durham, and I saw the Republicans being fairly amenable to Durham, but you don't seem to like Durham. We call him the fruit of the corruption tree or something to that effect.
Yeah.
Why? Tell us what's going on behind the scenes.
Well, Bert, look, what you see is what you get. We've got damning evidence of collusive behavior, partisan behavior on the part of a whole range of FBI participants, people within the justice. He didn't do any of that at all. And Jim Jordan, the Jim Jordan of old, when he was grilling Mueller, where's that guy gone? And so what bothers me here, Eric, is that we worked really hard to get the Republicans a House majority, and they're just not delivering on anything to the American people, including the censorship of Adam Schiff. So look, I told you, Eric, May 2019, when Durham got special prosecutor, Barr could have went ahead and investigated. He didn't need to farm that out. That's the point. He didn't need to farm it out. Durham had a reputation for taking a long time for investigations. We knew it would be pushed past. I thought maybe if it got pushed past, he'd at least get somebody behind bars for this seditious conspiracy. Eric, they tried to overthrow the government, okay? And when I say they, I mean the Federal Bureau of Insurrection. They did that. There's no question about that. It's all there in black and white and in the record. And nobody, Eric, nobody is being held accountable by Bull Durham. He's just full of bull, and he's fruit of the Bill Barr tree. And you got Bill Barr out now making reckless statements about Donald Trump on behalf of his Rhino constituency. And the corporate media is happy to put him out. Yeah, Fox News, CNN, come on,
he
Bill
won't come
Barr.
on here.
Peter,
he won't come on this show.
Poison.
He won't come on the show.
Yeah,
We've asked for him numerous times. He'll go on Fox.
I guarantee you that.
He'll go on other shows.
He won't take any tough questions from Eric.
He won't come on here because we'll ask him the same thing. Peter,
and
really
I'll
good
debate
having
that guy anytime as you would. Come on, Bill. Come on, baby.
We'd love to have both
I'll tell everybody what you did during the Trump years, because I was there. I saw you, and you are a bad, evil man, and Bull Durham is just one of the many bad things you did, sir.
All right. Well, the invitation's out to Bill Barr. Come on, and we'll do a little debate. I'll be the moderator. I won't get involved. Let you and Peter hash it out. Peter Navarro, thank you for joining us.
Brother, take care.
Look around and tell me what you see. Every day, more people in the street. Said I used to work in a factory. Right now, I don't work for anything. It's not me, but my family I wish to feed. Not much, 'cause we've got simple needs. Too bad they sent our jobs away. As the CEOs get richer and our jobs all move offshore, go to the store and spend our money. Send all the dollars overseas. milk and honey. This is the land of trading My brother got his college degree. He dreamed of running a factory. Now he's back home, living with mom again. 'Cause there's no bright future for a working man like him. Oh, go to the store and spend our money. Send our dollars overseas. And this ain't the land of milk and honey. This is the land of trading greed. We go to the store and spend our money. Yeah. Send our dollars overseas. Whoa, this was the land of milk and honey. And now it's the land of trading greed.